MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Seattle Mariners.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Versatile out there, can play you some center field, can even play the corners. This is a guy that can really go get it. Super quick feet. Be on the lookout, though. Some will test his arm.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, the center fielder, Leone Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 107.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Well done there, and the leadoff man is retired to start the afternoon.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Just getting started here in Seattle. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 4. The 1-0. Line to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 4.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Zimmer at second. Ramirez is over at first with 1 away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Two men on, 2 out, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Line drive, base hit to right. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Brad Miller. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Miller is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with the 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Two and two. Here it is. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 left for the Indians. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name into the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Carlos Carrasco will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
In now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Ramirez barehanded, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Malik Smith. He's set, and the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
And so with 2
The
away
right
now,
fielder.
let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see
Henniger.
what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's 3 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 2-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
A little two-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup
baseman.
hitter's got anything in store.
Well, it looked like such an easy and promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Haniger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Luplo going back on it at the track. The wall. Booyah! So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer so far in the series, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Batting fifth. The left fielder, Domingo.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Martin is under it. And the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Hard on the ground toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home misses off the plate. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-0 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here now is Jake Bowers, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Luplow over at second. Plawecki at first with no outs. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Leonis Martin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop to Gordon for 1. To Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. Line but speared on a hop. And there's 1 down now.
Batting it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
At the ball.
Ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
That's the ball.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Carrasco pauses. Here it is on 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ramirez, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted into center field. Smith's on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now Carlos Santana, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Ramirez, base runner at first with one out. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. He's running. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series.
Kipnis.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two out with the man at first. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Count 1 and 2.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Here's D. Gordon now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Gordon bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ball one.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. Miller's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. On the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he can't make contact there on strike 3. But meanwhile, the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Luplo ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Encarnacion, the runner at first with 2 gone. swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the Mariners 3 and the Indians nothing. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Miller.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A bouncer to the left side, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Throw into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
In now for Cleveland, Kevin Plawecki reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The 3-2 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in, Jake Bauers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a little ground ball here in front of the mound, which may move the runners over. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Leonis Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base. So they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Designated hitter,
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Ready now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
1-1 to count. Ready with the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The set and the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Martin at third, Zimmer on second, Ramirez at first, 2 out in the inning. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The set and the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The M's lead it 3-2. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for
Striding
the Mariners,
forward now is the
the
DH,
designated
Ryan
hitter,
Healy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, the catcher.
Next for Seattle, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike now. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Narvaez is retired. 2 down now.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman.
So 2 are gone here in the ends half of the 4th. And into bed next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Carrasco pauses. 1-0 on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Count is 2-1.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time, and this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim.
Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Mariners leave 1. They're up 3-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Roenis Elias, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call
Number
from
55.
the bullpen here.
Roenis Elias.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off for Cleveland, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And there's ball 2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Santana sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality
Now
pitch
batting.
on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's 1 for 2. Kipnis aboard here at first with nobody out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Just hung in there on that one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now in the box, Jordan Luplow. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls,
2 runs,
1 strike.
7 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Three-two pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Smith's on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he fouls this one off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A little low. It's 2-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Jake Bowers, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's 1 for 2. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Leonis Martin would be next. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. He's set. The 3-2. Popped him up. Navarez shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Leading off for the Mariners, the second baseman, D. Jordan.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Malik Smith. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Ramirez is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Before the first pitch, a check at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away, and the runner back safely. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The first baseman, number 10, Edwin.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Gordon at second. Henniger at first. One gone. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. First and second now, one man out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through. A base hit. 1 run scored. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Hero, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Cody Anderson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Cody Anderson.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. It's the M's 5 and the Indians 3. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Leonis Martin. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
1 out. Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer. No hits to this point.
Zimmer.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. As he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason.
So digging in now, Jason Kipnis. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate, Brad Miller. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Encarnacion is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Indians lead it 7-5. So striding forward now, Kyle Seager. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
Now here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And the 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Soft grounder left side. Ramirez gloves it. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, D. Gordon. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the 7th now in game 3. It's the Indians 7 and the Mariners 5. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. On to the 7th now in game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Jason Bradford is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Jason Bradford.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Plawecki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Striding in once again, Jake Bowers. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
1 out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leonis.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leonis Martin. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To Gordon for 1. To Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They lead it 7-5. Digging in now, Malik Smith. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Booyah! Solo home run for Mitch Haniger. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, the home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
The first baseman, number 10.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Grounded, foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Tapped out in front of home, and that's the second out. Now batting, Domingo Santana. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Indians 7 and the Mariners 6. Zach Roscoe's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The Mariners, number 59, Zach Roscoe.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Zimmer.
He's set, and the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third base.
First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Line towards center field. Smith is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Carlos Santana, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he takes a called strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Adam Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Healy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible time run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And it's 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
That's popped up. Miller over to his left. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Zero.
1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So it's a runner at first with two men out. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Miller is off at first with two away. Now Beckham with a swing and a deep drive to left. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Two out with the man at first. Ball three as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with two outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Nick Wickren enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 62, Nick Wickren.
D. Gordon will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and two away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And they start him with one high and away for ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Big spot. Two out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Here's the 1-2. He struck him out, and the tying run will be left stranded at second base. Good work that time out of the Tribe bullpen. On to the ninth now in game three. The Tribe lead this one 7-6. David McKay enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Christopher Negron has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, Number 45.
Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
And there's ball one.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1 is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Standing in now, Brad Miller, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No one out with a runner at second. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider that time as this ball hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there, as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as they open up a 4-run lead. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Number 65 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
The batter, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Stepping in now, Kevin Plawecki, fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in, Jake Bauers. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Leonis Martin. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0 delivery. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Three runs already home here. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Indians 10 and the Mariners 6. Dan Otero, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Dan Otero.
Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Martin is there, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Haniger so far 2 for 3 in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in, Domingo Santana, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Henniger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard hit ball to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The designated hitter.
Pitch over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 33, Brad Hand.
In now the Mariners DH, Ryan Healy. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And it's fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Ten to 6, the final score in this game. The Cleveland Indians have taken a 2-1 series lead. Cody Anderson earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.